The 2K franchise might be making a comeback after these blockbuster features that they may be adding in WWE 2K24. During our interview with Brian Williams, he hinted a few possibilities that may be coming back in WWE 2K24, and one of them being the special guest referee.
You don't say. Special guest ref? Huh.
Another thing hinted at in this interview was also the 30 years of WrestleMania. Could we possibly be seeing a 40 years of WrestleMania coming to WWE 2K24?
Shout out to 30 years of WrestleMania mode. That was a fantastic mode, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, 40 years of WrestleMania is a must for 2K24. So,
well, there you have it. It's a must.
One feature he also hinted at that I'm really excited about is the return of Creative Finisher. Now, we don't know for sure if it's coming back in WWE 2K24, but he did hint at when it does come back, not if, but when, it will be better than ever. There's still another feature that Brian Williams hinted at, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. When it comes to WWE 2K24, I think that we need to dive into the best physics system possible, especially when it comes to fatigue and realism and an injury system, an injury overhaul, if you will, especially when you can combine it with the universe mode. There's a lot of people asking, what can we do to the universe to make it that much better? I know the community has been asking for promos quite a bit, but is that really going to make that much of a difference when it comes down to the universe mode? I feel like this universe mode just needs something, and we can't quite put our finger on it. A couple features I would like for them to add in the universe mode is definitely adding in some rivalries when it comes to some fatal four-ways, some triple threats, some triple threat tag teams, and I would really like to see a Survivor Series rivalry made it into this year's game. A thing that we took for granted in WWE 2K for some reason was the oh my god moments, and now that we don't have them, we all kind of miss them. I think the oh my god moments can make a return in WWE 2K24, but I think they should go bigger than ever. I would like to see things incorporated like off the top of a cage. I would like to see some things off the top of a Hell in a Cell, even some stuff in the chamber that could be oh my god moments, or war games. We now have war games. I would like to see some oh my god ladder moments. I just think that we need to have a little bit more freedom when it comes to the match and a lot more destruction. Just last week, I interviewed Assemble over here on the Pro Wrestling Shoot, and we were talking about what the universe mode could actually use in this next installment of the game. We did talk promos, we did talk some fatigue systems, we did talk freedom, but another thing that we talked about is the possibility of a create a story returning, but using it in a different way that is incorporated in the universe mode. Sure, we can add promos back, but I would like to see a little bit more options when it comes to cutscenes and promos, and maybe when you go to use the promo in the tool selection of creating your universe, I would like to see custom text added to that universe mode. So now you're not only creating a story, but you're adding the custom text within the universe mode. Now, I know this doesn't take away from the great create a story, because a lot of people had a lot of fun with this when it came to the community creations and downloading a custom story. This feature could keep this game alive for the entire year until the next one comes out, 2K25. I feel like this feature definitely still needs to be added, and the promo system spiced up just a little bit when we can add those custom text within our promos. A couple more features that Brian Williams mentioned. We talked about the possibilities of thumbtacks coming in to a WWE 2K game, considering that we haven't had them since Legends of WrestleMania, and they were in one edition of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, but it was only on the Wii side of things. I'd really like to see this added in because this is a huge part of WWE history.
Yeah, thumbtacks. That's something that, we definitely, I mean, just for how ubiquitous they are in pro wrestling, it's one of those things where it's like, we should probably introduce them sooner rather than later.
Another thing that was asked in the chat was double stack tables and double title matches. This can be guaranteed to be coming back in WWE 2K24. I have no reasoning for why the double stack tables were ever taken out, but I do know that double title match has been struggling for years, considering this is something that the community is kind of going crazy over. Brian knows, the 2K devs know, I'm almost 99% sure this is coming in the next year's game. As far as other features, like I mentioned earlier in the 40 years of WrestleMania, that is not a guarantee, but we do know from the sarcastic comment that Brian Williams made on the show that I can hint towards a special guest referee making its return finally to the 2K franchise. I mean, of course, nothing is for sure, but I can guarantee one thing. they know what the community is asking for. As far as modes like My Faction and stuff being locked behind the My Faction mode, just be assured that the My Faction mode is its own thing, it's its own team, and for some reason, they like the exclusivity when it comes to these models, these in-game models. They are aware that the community is not a fan of it. I'm really hoping that this is not the case when it comes to WWE 2K24, and hopefully we can just unlock these and get a little more incentive to play the My Faction mode. We're going to have a lot of your favorite WWE 2K content creators on our live stream, so make sure you check us out every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Jesse, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.